See, we was doing practical of Docker volume, right? Okay, I was doing the volume, Docker volume. I did already actually. Have you been to videos? Have you been to videos? Okay, Dockerfile I not taught, right? Yeah, Dockerfile I have not taught, and Docker volume I taught you, right? Okay, so shall I give you no this practical classes of Docker volume, or you want in Dockerfile? You understood, right? Docker volume, you understood? Yeah, apart from volume, there is so many things. Okay, okay. This is a new type of topic, so you are going in advance. Just hang on a second, okay? See, today we are going to talk about, okay, let me go to my paint. So yesterday I said, right, you need to understand what is the architect behind this, what we are doing with the Docker, what we are doing with the Docker, actually, Docker file, why we need Docker file. Actually, our main thing is to teach about Docker file, okay? First thing is we are going to discuss about Docker file. Then I'm going to manual like CL. Yeah, I forgot to share. Okay, so CLI is ways of. So what I'll do actually. So what I'll do actually, first I'll teach you people what is the Docker file, how we are going to come up with the Docker file. First thing actually need for Docker file. Okay. First thing we are going to discuss about need for Docker file, why we need Docker file. Then we are going to discuss about Docker file, and then CLI base of creating image, and then I'll create a one Docker file. Then I'll create a Docker file. Okay. From Docker file, what I'll get a Docker image, right? This is the things we are going to cover today. Okay. Now coming to a first side, actually, what is the need of Docker file actually? Okay, what is the need of Docker file? See, as a DevOps engineer, what we are doing previously, what we are doing in Docker, what we are doing actually, we are pulling image from where? We are pulling image from Docker Hub, right? Docker Hub, we are pulling the image and we are running the container out of that. And container of what? We are running the containerized application inside our Docker environment. That is our thing we are doing here, right? And whatever the Docker image we are taking, that we are taking from another creator. Okay, it is created by another person. Okay, so yesterday itself I told you as well what is the need of Docker file means. See, there are like four or five DevOps engineer. We are working a DevOps engineer. We are working. So I can say five people are working. Okay, so five DevOps engineers are working. Okay, what one of them did? One of them what he did actually? He pulled the Jenkins image. Okay, he pulled Jenkins image, and from Jenkins image what he did actually, made some kind of changes here. Okay, he added some kind of configuration, he added some kind of volume, he did many type of changes actually. Basically, he did changes here. Okay, that changes took around 20 hours. Let me take example of 12 hours. Okay, that changes took 12 hours. So now what is the thing actually? Now if these DevOps engineer too need these changes, okay, to need this thing, what they have to come up, they have to follow the same trend, they have to pull the image from here, right? Then again they have to follow the same trend, they have to make the images like that. Okay, they have to make the changes same like that. So other than wasting time like this, so what we can do actually, directly whatever the image he have created, whatever the changes he made, we can make a image out of that. Okay, we can make a image out of that by using Dockerfile. D is capital here. Okay, in case of Dockerfile, whenever you are writing script, D is capital. Okay, Dockerfile. Okay, that will come up with the changes. So we will get what? We will get a Docker image here. Okay, that will come up with the changes. We will get a Docker image here. Okay, if we run this image, Okay, if we run this image, that will come up with the changes, whatever the changes inside. Now you understood what is the use of Docker file here. Okay, yeah. Now see how many ways of creating Docker file here. Now how many ways we have a Docker file here? One is, what is the one method? One we are taking from Docker Hub. Okay, that is pre-existing one, whatever the pre-existing template of image we are taking from Docker Hub. And what about another method? Another method is we can create by CLI base, we can create our own image. And third method is that we are discussing, right? Docker file. These three are the method. From there we are going to get the Docker image. Why we are talking Docker image? Docker image means basically that is application built, right, in the form of template, that will have a source code, dependency, configuration file, each and everything. That will be in the form of what? That will be in the form of layer. Okay, images are in the form of layer, right? I already told you. Base will consist of what? Base will have a operating system, and then afterward dependencies, configuration file, each and everything. Usually there will be 9 to 11 layers of image, depend upon the application, actually what kind of application we have. And the topmost layer will be of application layer. Okay, this top layer of image will be application layer. People will ask you in interviews, actually they will ask you in interview what kind of thing is this. Okay, so base layer will be operating system, that is. Okay, this is a base layer. Okay, that will be of operating system, any OS. Okay, it can be Ubuntu, it can be Alpine version, it can be another thing as well. Okay, this is the thing of a Docker file. Now apart from this, actually now I'll show you traditional, now going to a practical side actually. Okay, now I'll show you people how to create a Docker file. Now I'll show you people how to create a Docker file from command line CLI's way first, then afterward we'll go a Docker file. Okay, here's my command prompt. Let me check the Docker hyphen version. Okay, this will be my Docker version. I need to run my Docker daemon. Okay, let it run. So see, you people need to understand the concept actually, what we are doing here. Okay, how we are pushing the images from here to here, why we are creating images, what is a Docker run, concept. You people need to grab whatever the relevant information related with that. You people can grab that, can catch that. But first is concept, you need to understand the concept actually. Okay, this is getting started now. See, another thing you people need to understand, on Docker engine. Okay, on Docker engine we are running our containers. Okay, if our Docker engine is not starting, means we won't be able to run our containers. Okay, are you people there? I'm not getting any response from you people actually. Okay, so this is the thing here actually. Okay, this is taking some time actually. As I told so many times, this depends upon configuration, what kind of configuration you have. Okay, even on connection, what kind of connection you have. If your connection is strong, solid, then it will run faster actually. Okay, so what we are going to do actually, we are going to do like this. I'm going to create a Docker image. Okay, I'm going to see, let me go one by one. Okay, what I'm going to do, see, let me do a Docker run. Then let me give some name. Okay, hyphen name, let me give a Docker file. Okay, this is my Docker file one. And interactive terminal I'm going to put, because immediately if I put it means it will start as well. Okay, I'm taking an example of Ubuntu. See, I want you people to remember the and just run, understand this thing. See what I'm doing actually. Docker run, I'm running a container. Okay, container of what? Container of Ubuntu, and then I'm putting hyphen hyphen name. Okay, what I'm naming that file, what I'm naming that container, this Ubuntu container, I'm naming this. Yeah, okay, let it run. See, it's showing unable to find image latest locally. So where from where it will pull? It will pull from Docker Hub. Now see what is the use of, what is the advantage of using it hyphen it? What hyphen it will do? Please understand this. There is a two to three method. Okay, what I was doing, Docker run. I did Docker run. Okay, if I do a Docker run Ubuntu, then what will happen? This is my first case. In this case, our Docker container will run and exit. Okay, our Docker container will run and exit at the same time. Okay, okay, and we are not inside the container. Okay, we are not inside Ubuntu. We are not inside container here. This is our first case. If I use a Docker run it hyphen interactive terminal, that is it interactive terminal Ubuntu, then what will happen? Then this Ubuntu container will run as well. Okay, see what it will do. Docker container first case. I need to elaborate more actually, I think. See what you people need to understand here. In this case, if I do a Docker run, okay, if that image is not available locally, what do you mean by Docker image is not available locally? See, you need to, yeah, let me exit this one first you need to understand this thing, right? So let me go for Docker images. Let me check whether this is available or not. See, my Ubuntu is here. So in this case I will be able to run my Docker run command. Okay, only that case I will be able to run my Docker containers here. Okay, so that image should be available locally. Okay, if that is not available locally, I won't be able to run the container out of Docker run command in this way. And after running the container, the running container will exit automatically. Let me check. Do you know, right? You already knows this thing, right? Or shall I repeat this? This one, Docker run Ubuntu. You know this, right? We all, yeah, exit, it will exit actually. Okay, so in next case, Docker run hyphen it Ubuntu, in this case what will happen? It will pull the image from Docker Hub and it will run the container. Okay, see the changes here. Now this is our command. Okay, now see, it will show error. Okay, this is intentional one. I want you to find out. Please read this sentence. What is the problem here? Right, the name is already used, so I cannot okay, I cannot do that. Okay, then what I can do, I can do like this, right? So let me check a Docker ps hyphen a. Let me check this one. Process state of exited container is 1 minute before. Right, this is my exited container, right? So what I can do, I can replace the name, right? Let me replace the name. Good understanding, Prakash. Okay. So see, I want you people to understand. Now see the changes here. I am inside a container now. If I give a ls means I can see my virtual file system here. I can see my file system here. Okay. Okay. So see, let me take an example. Let me create something on a temp folder. Temp is for temporary, right? If I want to create a temporary folder, let me go inside a temp folder. Let me go inside a, okay, please, what I want from you people, I want from you people to create what? I want you from you people to go inside each and every folder. Okay, please go each and every folder there and please check what is the thing inside there. Okay, so let me go here. M. Okay, now if I check a ls here, there is nothing here. Okay, there is nothing here. Let me create one folder here. Okay, touch is my uh, demo folder. Okay, this is my demo folder. If I check a ls means, okay, I will be able to see this folder. Means definitely I have created some kind of thing here. Okay. Okay, now let me come out of this. Now, so see what I will do now. Whatever the Docker image I have created here, I have created Docker image 2, right? I have created Docker image 2 with some inside. I changes something inside. Okay, XYZ, whatever I did. So what I'll do actually, I'll create one new image from this container. Okay, I'll create a new image of this Docker 2, and it should come up with the changes. Whatever the changes it should have, it is having. So it should come up with that one, right? So I'm exiting from here. So now what I'll do actually, okay, if I want to see the difference here, see if I want to see the difference here between the images, if I want to see the difference between images, then how can do? Then go for Docker file. That is my 2, right? See, this will change. This will show me the changes. Docker diff, what it will do, show me, it will show me the changes between Ubuntu, and it will show me the changes between previous and whatever the new file is. See, C for changes, A for add, C for change, A for add. What I added here, you people can see here, right? What I added here in temporary folder, I added my demo folder. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one image with the my demo folder. Okay. See, like this, yeah, it is created automatically, right? Because we are using, yeah, okay. And the dot bash history means what do you mean by dot bash history? Hyphen history means this is creating, this is a hidden history. Okay, anything start with the dot, you need to understand that. Okay, it will automatically create it. Now see another thing, what you need to do, there is a separate command, there is specifically command here, docker commit. Okay, you people need to remember here two command. One is a docker diff, another one is a docker commit. Docker commit is to make a image out of pre-existing image. Okay, that is by CLI. Okay, like this we can do as well. What was our name of file? Dockerfile 2, right? I'm creating source to the destination. Actually, I'm creating image from a source to, and whatever new image. Let me give an example of new image, my demo image, right? This is example of my demo image. Okay, see, if I do a docker image means must be a lowercase. Okay, so see, can you see here, whatever the reference I said, what he is showing here, can you see here, repository name must be a lowercase. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. If I did a docker commit docker file demo image means my, what is the thing here, I did a docker commit docker file demo image. I have created another image, one image from this, that will have a my folder, my demo folder inside, to a new image, demo image. Okay, this is my what? What is this? What about this one? This is my image ID. Okay, let me check the images here. If I check a docker images here inside, see, let me check the docker images here. Can you see my demo image here? Yeah, it is created before. This is our own image. This is our own image. Okay, we have created our own image. You understood, right? This is the CLI way of creating. You understood this one? Now coming, yeah, docker file is in a, no. See, this is a container name. We are giving, see, hyphen name docker 2 is a container name. Okay, what else? What else? We are creating container of see, from, see what we are doing here. Let me go back again. What we are doing here? Okay, see, if I want to make some changes, I cannot make changes from the image, right? Yeah, if I want to make the changes, I need to run the container, then I can make a changes, then afterward I'll exit, right? So what I'll do, whatever the changes he made, okay, whatever the changes I made, that I made in the container, right? I'll make a docker image of that particular container. Okay, with the changes. This is a normal thing, right? You need to understand because emojis are in the form of template. Emojis won't you know, we cannot make the changes in images, right? Okay, this is the question. Okay, nice one. Okay, you are understanding concept actually. That is nice. Now see, let me go again here. Let me show you another thing here. Okay. See, now we have to create what we have to do. Docker run again. Let me do the IT as well. Interactive terminal. Okay. Let me do the hyphen IT here. Whatever the name I want to give in. Name I want to give to a new Docker container, that is give me a Docker 3. Okay. Docker container 3. Okay. I'm giving a Docker container 3 now. Okay. This is my name. Now from where I am creating this one? I am creating from Docker. No, no, I am creating from this, right? I'm creating from Dockerfile 1, right? Okay. I'm creating Docker and this from this, and then destination. What is my image name? That is my demo image, right? And if I do like this means what it's showing, unable to access. What is the problem here? Access denied for demo 1. Okay, Docker 1. Actually, this was Docker 2, actually, not 1. Okay, it was access denied for, okay. See, Docker run hyphen hyphen L. What I am doing here? Docker container 3, interactive terminal. Okay. So actually, see, another thing is I'm giving two name here. You people are not noticing it well. The source to the destination. Already I have image from this. See, let me come up with. See, already I have an image with this one, right? With this one, with see, source to the destination means, see, this is my name, right? I'm creating image from this one now. Okay. Basically what I'm doing, actually I'm checking whether that file is inside or not, because we already created demo image, right? You understood, right? Okay. So this is the thing here. If I'll do a ls here means I can see the list of here. If I'll do a ls here, I will be able to see the list here. Okay, see, I will be able to see the list here. What I have done here, I have created some kind of this here. If I go ls here, see, my demo folder is here or not? This is our new image container. This is our new container, right? So my whatever the my demo, whatever the my demo folder, that is here. So you understood what we did here, Prakash? Yeah, you understood what we did here, right? Basically what we did here. No, that is okay, that is okay. And I want to talk you technically, right? What we did here from the beginning, we created one. Yeah, no, that is okay, that is okay. This is just for a demonstration. Okay, this is just for a demonstration, whatever the changes we made. See, technically what we did here, see, I created one what? I created one Docker file. I created one Docker image. Okay. I created one Docker image that is from container, right? It is possible only with the container. Whatever the changes I want to make, that can make only from the container. Okay. I made one a Docker image. Okay. I made one image and then I made a container out of that. Okay. Then I run that container. I made some kind of changes. Then I again made a container. Then whatever the changes you can see here, you will find here. Okay, any doubt here? Clear, I think. Want to ask something? Can mute you. Who is not in mute? Yeah. So, yeah, Prakash. So, is it clear? So, shall I go to my next topic? Okay, this is the practical base. See, now you will understand what is the use of Dockerfile, right? Now, see, this is the manual method of creating Docker images. Now, I am going to teach you people. This is important as well. Okay, each and every concept is important here, actually. Okay, so see, now coming to Now let me go to a Docker file. Now how to write a Docker file actually? Okay, how to write a Docker file? D capital, always remember D capital. Now I'm another method, Docker file. How we are writing Docker file actually? Okay, see, I told you people already why we need Docker file, right? So this will be our starting point from. Okay, from means base. I'm taking example of node. Okay, I'm taking example of node, or you can take example of, cannot have a more than one, just giving example. Okay, or you can have a base image is Jenkins. You can have a base image like, you can have a base image. Let me take a Ubuntu here. Okay, means we are creating Docker file from base image. Okay, because as I told you people, image will be in the form of what? Image will be in the form of templates, right? Yeah, image, base image will be operating system. Okay, base image will be operating system, so we are creating this image from a base image. This is not operating system actually. We are creating means we are taking on some image, and from there we are creating the image. That is a from. See, whatever I am writing here, that should be a capital, and whatever I am writing here, that should be, lowercase, depends actually. Okay, see, this is a from. You understand what is the from here? From base image. Okay, and another command is a run. Okay, another command is a run. That is, you can run any kind of. My voice is breaking again. Just wait for a minute then. Okay, because till now it was okay. Okay, is it audible now? Okay, please let me know. Okay, if it breaks. Okay, so see, in run actually what we are going to do, basically we are going to execute the Linux commands. Okay, if I say another way, Linux command, and another way if I say means we are going to configure the what? We are going to configure the, whatever the dependencies configuration file. Okay, let me take example of dependency here. Dependencies and config file, whatever the dependencies and config file we are going to install in case of run. By using the run command, we are going to install something like this. Okay, what I'm doing, like yum install git. Okay, yum install git, whatever what I'm doing here, basically I'm installing git here, something like yum install node. Okay, something like this, whatever the installation of whatever, just giving you overview. Okay, try to understand this. You won't be able to grab 100% from this. Okay, so from run, see, I can have a multi run. Okay, because dependencies and configuration file will be, you know whatever the dependencies and configuration file will be so many. Okay, let me change the color of this so you people will understand this one. Okay, this will be in the capital actually, whatever I'm mentioning here, this will be capital here. Indentation is not important in this case. Okay, but if you keep like this, it will be better. Okay, then if I am doing like this means I have to put a run here as well. Okay, it's not like I cannot do like this. I can do like this. I have to put a run here as well. Okay, this is a command here, see, run. And the third thing is, I'm going to demonstrate you people, you will understand 100% today, don't worry. Okay, another command is maintainer. Maintainer, if I go for maintainer, maintainer is me, can say who is maintaining me, or person who is maintaining. You can write your name as well, because basically what we are doing here, we are creating image here, right? Person is who is the author, who is doing that, who is creating that image. That is the name you have to define here. You have to define here. Okay, that is the name you have to define. And another one is environment variable, whatever environment variable. Let me check environment variable. Environment variable means a path. Okay, you people need to know, as a DevOps engineer or as a software engineer, you people need to know what environment variables are actually. What do you mean by variable? What do you mean by strings? These are basic things actually. You people need to have an understanding about those. So environment variable means basically path. Okay, whatever the path we are defining, or Okay, path defined, or second option is whatever the username environment. I'm going to show you, people, don't stress yourself. Okay, path defined or username or password. Okay, whatever the password type of thing we are going to define here, we are going to define in case of environment variable here. This is a systematically approach. This is a systematic approach of writing Docker file actually. Okay, see, end to end, let me tell you something. The people, not everyone is writing Docker file. Okay, we are just copy pasting from the resources. Okay, to write the Docker file you need to understand how we are doing manually. Okay, how software installation, how images are built. From there only you can understand. Okay, this is environment variable. Now I want to show you one difference, then expose. Okay, this command is very important as well. Okay, expose means we are exposing some kind of port number, right? We are exposing some kind of port number for image to run. Here we will expose the image. Here we will expose the port number for image. Let's take example. I'm taking example of 8080 in case of what, 8080 or 80 in case of Jenkins. Okay, whatever the port number I need to expose, I'll expose from here by using the expose commands. Okay, these are standard command you people need to remember. Okay, again I'm going to repeat. Let me add copy. See, copy will be from source to the destination. What copy means? Source. Okay, source I'm writing, let me write like this, otherwise you won't understand. That is from source to the destination. Okay, that will be from source to the destination. Source means what? The current folder, the current directory where we are working, and destination can be anything. Okay, that can be your choice. Okay, that is, let me take example of home app. Okay, something like this. Okay, this is a source to the destination actually. Whatever the copy of that image we are going to do, that will be from source to the destination. Okay, give me some time. Okay, yeah, 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 please. Why we need, why we need, sorry, I am not able to collect you actually, I am not able to hear properly. Why we need the environment path and expose command? What we are doing here, we are creating Docker image, right? See, in what we are doing, we are creating Docker image means basically what we are doing, we are creating one software. Can say, okay, I'm a okay, I want to make a node. Okay, I want to make a node.js. Okay, let me take example of here. Oh shit, and this is the problem with the, this is a big problem with this paint. See what we are doing basically here. No, no, it won't work in this. Actually, it won't work in a paint. See, actually, what is the thing here? What we are doing here basically, we are creating Docker file, right? I want you to understand what is a Docker file actually. What we are creating? We are creating images, right? Images of what? You missed a theory class actually. That's why you are confused here. Okay. See, what is the image here? Basically, we have application, right? In application, what we'll have? We'll have a source code. Okay. Whatever the developer have written, we'll have a configuration file. Each and everything we will have, right? There, see, have you ever installed any software before manually, like Python or any kind of software? Have you installed manually, like Java? Any one of you? Have you ever installed before? Um, yeah, yeah, no, no, no. We have to there we have to define the environment variable, right? Here we have to define the, whenever we are installing any software manually, like I can say Node. If I'm installing Node, I have to define my path actually. What is my path? That we have to define, right? That is a path we need to define here. Okay, the same path we need to define here. Okay, if I want to add some username or password type of thing, then that I need to define. Expose means, see, expose means I'm exposing what? I'm exposing port number for particular, that I'm creating Docker image from there, right? For that I need to expose the image. Okay, again I have to write. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to come up there. Actually, I'm going to go there. So okay, that was a. So see, okay, this was the thing. Let me write. This is a from. Now let me do a run. This was the run. Now environment variable. I'm see hierarchy. Another thing. Hierarchy can be anything. Okay, hierarchy can be anything. You can like in some cases hierarchy can be anything. Actually, systematically it will install. I'll show you each and every way. Actually, this is just the beginning. Now work dir. Okay, work dir. You people understand what do you mean by working directory? Working directory means your current, where you are working, which place, which directory you are working. That can be like XYZ. Okay, let me give an example of working home. App.home. This is my working directory. Whatever my working directory, whatever my work directory. This is very very important command actually. Copy. Okay, copy will be from, as I said, right. That will be from source to the destination. Okay, that will be in case of what? That will be in case of locally. Okay, this will be in case of locally. And there is another command. There is, people are going to ask you, if you are appearing for interview, they'll ask you question. What do you different? What is the difference between copy and add? Okay, so add is the same. Actually, it is going to whatever the source file. Understand, whatever the source file we have, that it is going to download locally as well, and from the internet as well. If I have something on internet, if I need to, if that is not available on my local, it will download the internet from the internet as well, and that will download the zipped file as well. Okay, zipped file as well, and this will unzip as well. Okay, unzip as well. If you'll give a add command, it will download you from locally, from the internet as well. It will download you zipped file. Okay, it will download you zipped file, plus it will unzip you as well. Okay, this is the advantage of using add. So add and copy are similar actually. Okay, so there is another difference here as well. Working directory. Okay, expose. Okay, this is okay. Then I forgot one. Okay, this is optional actually. Maintainer. Okay, in end to end you are not going to use these many so just need to define two or three. Actually, see, important command is from run, because yeah, you have to run, right? You have to run the configuration and dependencies. Environment variable is optional actually. If you are using username and password, that is optional too. Maintainer is optional too. Working directory you have to define. Definitely you have to define the working directory. Copy you need to define. Either you define from the copy, either you define from the add. Okay, so another thing is, this can be little bit complicated, and you people need to actually explore a little bit. And if you people find any new things which I don't know, please pass that message to me as well, so I can understand as well. Okay, so see, now next coming to a CMD. This is very very important too. This is the entry point of image. Entry point of image means the time you will create an image, this will run. Okay, see, I'm taking example of node here. Okay, I'm taking example of node here. I'm running a node here. Okay, I'm creating an image of node here. So node means whatever the version I want to give here, I can create a node. I'm creating from the base. I'm creating a node here. Okay, see. So let me give example here. Node. See the parameters. You have to define the parameters here. It will be like that. Okay. See. So see. Let me give example. See, run. What it will do at the time. Okay, I have created the image here. Image will be created. The time it will reach to the, see, it will, see, images are in the form of layer. It will run one by one. Firstly it will take a base image, then it will download the whatever the dependencies and configuration file are. Then he is going to define the environment variable. Then he is going to justify who you are, where is your working directory actually, where you need to save your files. Then you need to copy this from working directory to source to the destination. That will be locally, it is going to copy. Okay, it will copy entire thing, whatever the, because you have installed the application already, right? So your source code file, every source file, everything, each and everything, it's going to download. If it is in internet, if your some of dependencies are not there, if some of your file are not there, if something are not there, some compatibility issues are there, it will download. If you define on add, it will download from the internet, and it will it, whether it is a zipped one, it is an unzipped one. Okay, see, and yeah, another I forgot. So see, in case of copy, we cannot download things from internet. Okay, from zipped or unzipped file we cannot push. Okay, so you need to see the difference here. Then afterward, coming to a CMD here. See what I am saying here. I am saying my node, this is ready. So run this one. So this is entry point of any command. Okay, this is the entry point, and similar here there is one as well here, entry point. Okay, this command is very important as well. They'll ask you the difference between CMD and they'll ask you the difference between um, CMD and entry point. So this is the thing here. Okay, see, if I, okay, let me change here, let me interchange here. Okay, let me do a quit here, let me do a run here. Now see, whatever we define in entry point, okay, CMD and entry point commands are same, function is same, but problem is, thing is, entry point, whatever we defined in entry point, that will run first, that will be a priority, and after that whatever we defined on a CMD, that will be run on a later stage. Okay, that is the thing here. I'm going to do the project as well here, oh, don't worry. Okay, I'm going to show you people project as well. See, I need to show you how, I need to show you manually first, how to manual way, how we are installing application manually. Okay, then I'll show you Dockerfile way. We are going to create the Dockerfile image. Dockerfile, we are going to create, we are going to make the Dockerfile, and from there we are going to create the image, and from there we are going to run the same, this application. Okay, don't worry about that. So this is the way actually. See, okay, this is the, this I have one actually. Yesterday I was making one, I thought should not be a waste of time actually. Yeah, this is my Docker file actually. I want you people to just go on this. Okay, let's see, now you people will understand the difference little bit. See, you people need to browse here. This much of information is not enough for you people. You need to do a research here, because this is very very vast topic actually. Okay, this is a very very vast topic, and plus there is many technicality here. See, in DevOps there is a thing here. If you know the manual way, first do it by manual way. If you know the manual way, then you can automate. If you miss something, means you will be very confused here. See, now you people can see what we are doing. We are taking the base image is node.js. See, environment variable, we are selecting what, mongodb.username, that is my admin and password. Whatever the environment variable I have selected, there I am not going to go. See, in run, what I am going to do, I am going to make a directory, mkdir, make a directory in this folder. Okay, home dot app. So I am going to copy. Now see, I am going to copy, that is my source. What is my source? Source is my current source, right? Current place where I am right now. So to the destination, where is my destination? I am going to make here. So CMD, I am going to run this one, node dot server dot js. Okay, this I am going to run here. See, here intentionally I am going to do the mistakes actually. Okay, here I am going to do the intentionally mistake, so you people will understand actually. Okay, see, now what we are going to do actually, now I am going to do the practical on this actually. Okay, so um okay, this is the thing here. Okay, any doubt here, anything you want to ask? See, you people will be, sorry. See, node, do you know what node js? Yeah, see, okay, node.js means this is, front end actually. Okay, we use this for front end, right? Jenkins we use for CI/CD, right? This is a base image of node I am taking, node.js actually. Okay, this is one of the front end, something like, not something like actually. This is one of the front end language actually. Okay, so something like, no, no, this is not operating system actually. See, yeah, okay. I want you to explore, and that is the advantage as well. Okay, if you know that ways as well, you can create from Node.js. See, from base image means how we are doing. We are creating from base image means base image means what? See, I have, let me go here. Okay, this is good question actually, so you people will understand more. See, here you need to do lot of R&D, lot of research and development. Seriously, this topic is very vast actually, Docker Hub. um, uh, as a, if you have around 5 years of experience or so, they will ask you until here actually. They won't ask you much, they won't expect more. They will ask, they will at least expect you to understand this one, that's it. Okay, if you can understand, because in companies they will give you script, but if you are learning means, if you learn, that is a good thing. So see, if I go to Docker Hub, what we are doing here, okay, what we are doing here, if I go to Docker Hub, I'm going to Docker Hub here. See, base image means I'm selecting the base image, right? So I'm taking this one base image, pre-existing image, whatever the pre-existing image of node, I'm taking here. And I want you people to do some research on what is a front end, what is a back end, and what is the database actually. Because and another thing is, I want to do another, what is the source code, what do you mean by configuration file, what do you mean by dependencies, this is apart from the DevOps actually. This is a basic IT. So as you told, right, not everyone will come from the IT, so this is not mandatory, but your way of understanding will be little easier. You will understand the things easier. See, this is a node actually, this is one of the front end actually. This is trending actually nowadays, Node.js. So okay, so this is the thing actually. See, what we are doing, we are taking this base image, whatever the base image we have, we are taking that actually. Okay, on this base image we are making the changes. Okay, we are using the base image. Okay, whatever the changes we are going to see, we are not going to make the image from a scratch. If I need to make an image from, okay, another way, now I'm taking you more deeper than, hope so you can understand. See, if I go here, now see how this is made. That day I showed you, right? If I go to a GitHub, then I can see the programming of this thing, right? What I did, how I made. Then this is a programmer's work. Whatever the programmer did, there I will be able to find out, right? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, 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 you are audible to me. Yeah. Y- okay. uh, Actually, see, automatically, see what we was doing here. What we was doing here, um, in case of you missed one actually, no problem, I'll demonstrate again. So see, if we are using this command, interactive terminal IT, if I'm using this command, if I'm using this command, also I can write something here. Yeah. See, if I do something like this here, docker run interactive terminal IT, I'm taking example of Ubuntu, right? Let me take example of Node. Okay, what we are doing here, this docker run will do interactive terminal. What it will do, it will pull the image. Okay, it will pull the image and it will start the container. Okay, this will do like this. It will pull the image and it will start the container, same way from will do. Actually, if you do that, if you run this command, it will run the docker file, not this command actually. If you run the docker file, actually this is docker file, if I run the docker file, it will fetch this from your hub. Okay. From the, yeah, yeah, from the source. And see, um, another thing, yeah, yeah, this is a very good question. Now you can understand more things. See, source, what copying, what he's copying, he's copying from locally from somewhere here, somewhere here he will fetch, right, wherever we saved. Okay, so and what add is doing, add will go to internet. Okay, we are not giving any location here, right? See, we are not giving any location, we are just adding, right? It will add, we will give some add. Okay, it will fetch from what we are doing, how we are doing here on Google. See, I want you to see what we are doing. See, node, automatically it will go like this. Okay, it will find the here, automatically it will go. Okay, automatically it will go. Okay, so your on way of understanding becoming very high. I want that actually. Okay, so see, this is the thing actually we are going to run. The time I'll run the Docker image. Actually, see, before I give me 1 or 2 days. Actually, see what I need to do. Actually, I need to make first what I need to make a 2 to 3 file. Actually, I need to make a base image of this, not a base image, actually server.js file. If I run if you can see, you people can see, I need to do server.js file. I need to make one server.js file for node.js actually. Okay, so docker image cannot uh, another way, see, another way, let me make you understand in another way as well. See what we are doing here. First thing, okay, don't think like what we are doing. Think like what in the background. Think in the background what we are doing. We are building application, right? Basically we are building application here. If I am writing docker file means we are building application. So what I should have a source code, right? Whatever the source code, I should have a source code, right? And see, I should have a source code, and whatever the dependencies file and each and everything I should have. From base image, what I'm taking, I'm taking the codes, whatever the base code I have for that particular node.js I have, right? And whatever the this, see, from run, what I'm doing, basically I'm installing the image here. Okay, basically I'm putting the whatever the configuration, required configuration for whether that is required for the Mac OS, whether that is required for the Windows or Linux, that I'm putting here. Okay, this thing I'm doing copy and cmd, you understand copy, right? We are copying those file. Okay, if my files are here, okay, if I have put it some file here, suppose my file are here, I'm just giving this direction. Okay, this is my copy. He will copy each and everything from here. Okay, because see, let me show you first thing as well. I yeah, yeah, I should have showed you. Yeah, see, this is my node.js file. Okay, this is my node.js image. See, this is how these many things we need to do, because developer will come into picture here, because they will write the code, right? Basically we need a source code as well, right? Without source code we cannot do anything, right? Images will be created from source code. So see, this is the base starting point. Developer will push the code, each and everything they will do. Okay, so we will write each and everything here, we will push. Okay, they will push. Okay, basically we'll make a, yeah, to make us see, this is the thing we'll follow. Where is my docker hub? Okay, if I go to docker hub, after doing ci cd each and everything of that, we will reach here. Okay, don't be confused, just explore a little bit actually. Okay, if you people have doubt, definitely you people will have a many doubt. Actually tomorrow we will come up with the practicals. The time I'll teach you, see, I'll do you one thing, I'll show you manual way as well. So after completing whatever the, after completing my full, okay, keep your question in your head actually. After completing this manual method, manual project installation, manual installation, and after creating docker file, you people will be 100% perfect in this docker file. This is a complicated concept actually. um, See what are the important concept in docker. Okay, don't think anything else xyz. Okay, so important concept is port mapping. First thing is a port mapping. Okay, second thing is docker volume. Of course we'll have a database, right? In case of I told you people already, in case of database as well we will have a volume. In case of application as well we will have a volume that we will save in a directory. Okay, volume is important. Docker file creation is very very important actually. If you are a DevOps engineer with 5+ years experience, you have to create the docker file actually. This is the easiest way of containerizing application. Okay, so these threes are very important. Then coming to a uh, orchestration tool, docker compose is in the picture, but we are not using compose much. So before completing compose, actually before going to compose, I'll go to a kubernetes first. Why I'll go to kubernetes first? Because you people will have understanding of container orchestration. You people will understand what orchestration is, then I'll come back here. Okay, then I'll come back to compose actually. These are the important concepts actually. Okay, so basic commands and all. This is the thing. Okay, I'm closing here. Any question? Okay, uh, yeah, Santosh, I'm uploading this recording for you, so you can fetch from there.